everybody, welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg, this is my YouTube channel. Alright, tonight we are going to finally unbox this huge box of 52 different O-scale either locomotives or rolling stock. And so yeah, it's been a long time coming. I got the box last night, but it was just too late to get it, and I had to go to work today. Boo! But anyway, all right, so let's get unboxing this stuff. Let's see what we see. Now, probably we will not get to run any of this stuff tonight. I mean, 52 items, that may even be a part one, part two, but let's get going and let's see how it works out. Let's do it. All right, so I took the liberty of already cutting the box open because you know me and tape don't do so well together. All right. All right, so this looks like a bunch of paper so far, and I'm just gonna put the paper on the floor for right this moment. Clean it up in a second. So, all right, what will be the first thing? What do you imagine? I don't know. Let's see. So let's see here. All right, so I think we're actually down to stuff now. All right, the first item out of the box is, all right, so it's this little little blue gondola right here, and yeah. So we have a couple of these, and I like these actually quite a bit. Now if I can get this guy to go. So yeah, very cool, very nice. So all right, I'm hoping that this little camera will be able to see them if I put them right here. Let's see, let's just check it out real quick. Let's see, can it see it? Well, I believe it can. All right, yay. You know, the logistics of some of this stuff is a little more than a lot of people might know. So, all right, so here we have a green Burlington Northern car, and it's got a coal load. You see that? That is so nice. Once again, I'm going to try to get it over here where the little camera can see it, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. All right, very cool. So, all right, I figure when this table gets full, we will we'll move it to the floor, move it on the tractor. I don't know, we'll move it somewhere. I don't have any more room on my shelf over there. We kind of went from no trains here to wow, we have a lot of trains here. So all right, this is a Lionel, gosh, I don't know what PC is, but this is what it is. So let's see, it says, what's this say? It says built January of 1976. All right, so that's solidly MPC, is it not? So probably all this stuff is probably going to be MPC and possibly even later. So all right, very cool. So far we got a bunch of gondolas, and we're gonna break that streak right here. So all right, this is a flat car of some sort, and we might check this out in a later video, figure out what this is. Probably it just holds one of those spools, but I don't know. So all right, this is a NP9120, whatever that is, and once again, this is built, well, January of, does that say 76 or 79? 70, I believe. Anyway, we'll check that out later. Very cool. All right, so my main objective to right this moment tonight is to get all this stuff out of the box. So, all right, let's see. Let's just make sure that, yeah, we can see it. Very cool. All right. So far, so good. We're doing pretty good. So, all right. I know what some of this stuff is in here. I remember, you know, some of it's kind of, well, it's, I don't know, it's cool in a way, you'll see. So all right, here we have another one of those Burlington Northern cars, and this one here, yeah, very cool. So I see that this one got a nut and a bolt here. This looks like something that Greg would do, doesn't it? Very cool. So this is a 9141, and this was built January of 1970, it looks like. So let's try to get it here on the smaller camera, and yeah, that's what we got. Very cool. So all right. So I have three cameras going. So surely between three cameras, we can make a decent unboxing video. Now I've done this before where, you know, two of the cameras didn't actually catch anything, and of course, the one, you know, that I faced doing the intro, of course, it is it is not getting anything other than my back. So all right, back to the video. So got a hopper here, and this guy looks like he's got a little bit of damage here. So yeah, we might find the truck in here, we might not, but this is a reading hopper, and this says it was built January, I believe, of '96. Very cool. So all right, I hope we find the another truck for that. If we don't, well, it's not the end of the world. So all right, I did not see anything broken actually when I bought the lot, but that doesn't really mean anything. I mean, they had all this stuff out on a table, kind of like we're doing it here. Oh, did I put it on the small camera? I don't know if I did or not. So let's see. Yeah. So that's what it is, and as you can see, the truck is missing. All right. So next. That's right. So I see some tin litho marks, and I believe there's 2 of these in here, and we've got a tender, Union Pacific tender, and then a what looks like a gondola. So this is the 2 of the, I believe, the smaller size Marks cars. So yeah, very cool. You know, we do have some Mark stuff here, so that's kind of cool. All right, so let's see what else we got in this here box. We're actually doing really well, guys. I actually think we're doing a lot better than I thought we were going to do. So all right, this here is something that I kind of alluded to just a moment ago. So this is a Crayola gondola, and you'll see why that's significant here in a minute. And I believe it actually is literally made to hold Crayolas. So yeah, that's very cool. So let's make sure we get a nice close-up picture of this guy. So yeah, very cool. Wow. So all right, what's next? Where we got? So we're at, well, my table's not level, clearly. So all right, let's see what we got here. So this is another Burlington gondola. This one's red, and yeah, very cool. So this one says, what does it say? January of '92 is when it was built. Very cool. See that? Wow. So all right, on the little camera once again. Yep, very cool. Man, I am so pleased so far. All right, so let's see. See if I can keep that from rolling off long enough to get the next thing out here. So all right, and we are breezing through this. All right, so what do we got here? This looks like some sort of dump type car, maybe. Although I don't see a way that it would dump. But yeah, so wow, it's got kind of an interesting base. We'll have to check this out, figure out what this is supposed to be. Now it's got, interestingly, it's got a metal chassis and well, metal wheels as well. So this is probably, this is probably an older car. I don't see any kind of indication on if it's Lionel or what this is. That is very interesting. There's no kind of logos anywhere. We'll have to check that out at some point. Or, you know, if anybody recognizes it, just chime on in. Chime on in the comments. We'd like to hear what you think it is. So, all right, yeah, very cool. So, all right, what else we got here? What else do we have? So all this stuff is wrapped pretty well. Now, I know for a fact that this box kind of got manhandled quite a bit because it says heavy, and they literally kind of threw it in the door. So, we'll see. All right. What is this? Oh, this is a crane. Look at this. Wow. How cool is that? Whoa. Check that out. So Lionel 9378. Don't see a year. It may be on the bottom. Let's see. Let's see what it says here. If it says, well, I don't see it. So all right. 11/2/86 maybe. Very cool. In any case, it's a crane. So yeah, make sure we get a good picture of that as well. Uh-oh. So let's see. Yeah, very neat. Wow, we're gonna have a lot of fun with these. I can tell you already. So all right, what else do we have in here? So I see something that looks a little interesting. What is this? Wow, it's kind of like Christmas, but like on steroids. So right here we have well, this is interesting. This is a Rock Island caboose, and I believe it is Oscar, but look at the size of that guy. It's tiny. Wow, very cool. And it doesn't have any couplers now. It's got something taped on the bottom here. I believe it's smokestack maybe. Wow. Well, very cool. Of course, no couplers. So let's get a good picture of this guy too, so we can just kind of show you guys what we got, what we're talking about. So yeah, you see it doesn't have any couplers, and it's got, I think, the smokestack taped here on the bottom. And 4 wheels, not movable trucks. Interesting. Very cool. All right, so far I'm happy. All right, what else do we got here? Let's see. All right, so I see tank cars. You guys know how I feel about tank cars. I love love tank cars. So all right, this guy here, he says racing fuel. That's cool. Wow. Everybody ought to have racing fuel, right? So let's see, built Lionel, January of '89. Very cool. So let's get the picture over here again. And yeah, so that's very cool. So this guy looks like maybe metal wheels, plastic trucks. Interesting, very interesting, cool deal. Man, we're gonna have a lot of fun, I can tell you already. So all right, if I can keep this stuff from rolling off, that is. So all right, there we go. Yep, well, no. Oh my goodness. So that was a little too much fun. So all right, here we go. This is a shell tank car. Ooh, this guy is dirty. This actually looks really realistic just because he's so dirty. So all right, so this guy's got some ladder issues or something going on here. But anyway, this is what he is. He's the shell tank car. That is so cool. Very cool. I don't think I have a shell tank car. Not of this iteration anyway. Very cool. How about that? Wow. See, this says built February of 1973. So all right. That's interesting to know. All right, how are we doing? I don't see anywhere near the bottom of this box just yet. My goodness. So all right, what else do we got here? So it looks like we got a couple of brown, identical gondolas. So yeah, get these couplers out. Very cool. So yeah, this is definitely NPC, but you can tell, you can always tell NPC because it's got kind of the plastic type. Well, I don't even think you could call it a rivet, but I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So I'm going to put one on here on the table, and then we'll just kind of show you guys up close and personal. So yeah, it's got the black plastic, what used to be rivets. This is just some sort of black retainer, and you see how much play we have there in the truck. That might be interesting. So all right, what else do we have? What else do we have? Man. All right, so we have another Crayola car. And this once again will come into play in just a moment. I promise you it will. So this one's blue as well. So I don't know if this is going to be something that came together or, you'll see what I say. You'll see what I mean here in a second. So all right, yeah, another Crayola car. So yeah, so just in case the first one didn't get caught good, that's what it is. And it's got a place for your crayons. So I don't have any crayons, but you know, we might can fix that. So all right, what else do we got in here? Let's see. So we haven't come across any locomotives just yet. So I'm thinking that any moment here, bound to. So all right, this is Railblazer. This is built by Lionel, January of 1987. Now, interestingly, this one's got the metal rivets. So yeah, so let's get over here on the camera. Let's see. So yeah, that's what that is. Wow, see the shiny metal rivets as opposed to the black plastic, and the trucks they're a little more solid. Very cool. Wow. So all right, I'm gonna run out of room up here, I think. All right, here we go. More. Wow. Wow. So all right, what else do we got? Another gondola. Man, we are going to have gondolas for years here. I mean, just years and years. So all right, this is a Rio Grande. This is once again with the plastic type retainers. So let's see, what is this? This says February of 1974, I believe. So all right, yeah, it's a black car with kind of some greenish, yellowish letters. So yeah, that's very cool. Look at that, man. All right, I'm gonna start putting them over here. Don't want to get my Crayola car scuffed up though, if I can help it. All right, here we go. What is this? This looks like it. Well, no, I think it's more. I'm gonna say I thought it might be a locomotive, but I think it's probably more train cars. Yes. All right, so this is a Sunoco tank car. We have quite a few of these. I love tank cars. You can never have enough tank cars. Now, if we were at home, what we would do, because we have so far 1, 2, 3 tank cars, we would put them all together with the existing ones, and we would make a doggone long train. Yes, we would. So, all right. So I can't tell what this says on the manufacturer date. All right. Well, we may have to figure that out later. But anyway. this is what this guy looks like. Actually, because he's kind of worn, he looks kind of realistic, really. Very cool. So yeah, this one's gonna be older. This is definitely not gonna be MPC. That's why I thought it was a locomotive, because it was pretty heavy. All right, here we go. Speaking of heavy, oh hey, look, it's his brother. It's another one just like it. Very cool. Let's see if we see the date on this one. So yeah, I think that somebody's kind of semi weathered this, either that or it weathered itself. But once again, so yeah, this is just the other one's brother, brother or sister. Very cool. How awesome is that? So far in this lot we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tank cars. Very pleased, very pleased. All right, here we go. What is this? Well, all right. I tried to skip ahead and it's not gonna work the way they got this in here. So this is a Lehigh, I don't know how to say that, Lehigh Valley car, and this is what? Built, well, okay, this is January 1948, but I don't think that's right, because this has got the plastic retainers, I believe. Maybe not. Well, anyway. So actually, this may be it's got the different couplers on here. I'll get on the other camera so we can see. So this is what did they call this? This was the one that went with the Scout. It's got the non-operating couplers. I think that's what that is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what that is, which would actually make this, I believe, from maybe the 60s. It's all right. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, here we go. We got more. All right. Wow. Is all this gonna fit on the table? Maybe. It's all right. So we got quite a few flat cars here, and we got a gray one, a red one. The red one doesn't seem to have like any kind of markings on it. It looks like it's got a little bit different design. And this one is Lionel. And the black one says built, I believe, January of 1986, but I could be mistaken on that. My eyes sometimes not real good. It's all right. So yeah, this is kind of the reddish one, and this is kind of the, well, it is black, the black one. Oh, blackish. I almost said blackish. All right. All right. Getting a little delirious here. It's all right. We just lost a brake wheel. That'll go somewhere, I'm sure. So, all right, more flatbeds. Whoa, man. More flat cars. I love these little flat cars. You can put stuff on them. And, you know, stuff that really doesn't really go, like, you know, I think we have tomato on one at home and some other things. It's all right, so we have another red one. This is Rock Island, built January of 1987 by Lionel. Just Chesapeake in Ohio, the yellow one. And I don't see a build date on that, so we'll just kind of show it to this camera right here. Yep, that's what it is, the yellow one. And then the Rock Island. Very cool, wow. Very, very cool. So, all right, what else do we have here? My goodness. So I was just going to say something, but it would have been dumb. I was going to say we don't have any Lionel locomotives here, but there should be some here in the box. So that was kind of dumb. So this is, what is this? This is a 16325 car. I think this is a barrel car is what I think this is. We might have to look that up later, but that's my guess. And this is January, built by Lionel, January of, does it say? Oh, 89. 89, that's what it says. So yeah, so that's what that is. So let's see, is this a, correct me if I'm wrong, is that a barrel? I think that's for barrels, right? I think so. We'll find out. Very cool. All right, it's cool in any case, right? So, okay, let's see what else we've got here. Wow. My goodness. So, all right, I'm ready to see some locomotives, guys. Ooh, look at this one. So, all right, this is another one of those Crayola cars, and you can kind of tell by the color. Now, I don't know why it doesn't have any markings on it. I don't know. I've seen them online. They look exactly like this, so I'm not exactly sure what the issue is with that. Maybe you're supposed to color it. We won't be doing that, but maybe that's the thing that you're supposed to do. It's all right. So let me show it here on the little camera, and yeah, we'll just move on. So very cool. See, it's orange on the top, got a yellow door, white body. Very cool. So right, so that goes with the other Crayola cars. All right, what else do we have here? This one actually, oh, this is actually the same thing. Another Crayola car, same colors, same thing, and plain white. So yeah, I don't know. I do not know what you're supposed to do with that exactly. All right, so what else do we have here? Man, we have got, I mean, we're not into the bottom row yet, guys. This is crazy. All right, so we got a box car, and I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap the other one. We got two box cars. So we got a kind of a smaller one and a larger one. So all right, so the smaller one here says Erie Lackawanna, and this is by Lionel, and it says January 1986. And then this one is a chassis system. This is very cool. I like this. Now let me get this turned around. I'm trying to get all the couplers turned the way that they go. So yeah, this is built by Lionel, January, I think, of '92. So all right, so we'll just show this over here. And yeah, very cool. So all right, so this is the Erie Lackawanna. I guess that's how you say that, right? And here is the chassis system. Very cool. Got the chassis system logo. That's so cool. So all right. So the dust is kind of starting to get to me. Hopefully my voice will hold out. All right, we are well on our way, guys. I'm starting to see the bottom layer now. Wow, this is a lot of train cars. This is a whole lot of train cars. So I don't think that any of the cameras can see the floor, but I have quite a pile of paper here. So all right, this is a Hershey's chocolate and cocoa car, and this is by Lionel, and it's built January of 1970. Wow, very cool, man. Very, very cool. Check that out. Wow. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Then we got a Pennsylvania Railroad boxcar. This is a 24270. And let's see, this is Whale. I don't see what brand this is. Oh, it's about Lionel. And yeah, it's not gonna be the right date. That's gonna be it's gonna be a reissue type thing. This is August of 1955. Clearly not August of 1955. But anyway, very cool. Oh, almost forgot to show you guys. So yeah, very cool. The operating doors. Wow, so cool. So I'm kind of running out of space here, guys. All right, when we get to the bottom layer, we may have to get all this off the table and kind of sort of start over. All right, this is very cool. Actually, we have this car at home. This is a Pennsylvania car, and it's this type of flat car with the stakes at the end, or that, I don't know, some sort of structure at the end. I'm sure that has a name, and I'm sure that you'll tell me what it is. I think this is built 2006, I think. All right, but anyway, trying to get through this in a way that everybody will see what they like to see, or want to see, and not drag it out, if at all possible. So yeah, that's that. Very cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, so this is the last of the row prior to the last row. Does that make any sense? All right. Anyway, all right. So let's see. We got another couple of box cars, it looks like here. And we got a loose part of some sort. The loose part over here, and we'll grab them in a moment. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got some super glue and some oil and all kinds of stuff over here, just in case. Just in case, you know. So this is another Hershey's chocolate, and I've already shown you this one, so I don't see a point in duplicating the effort. I believe it's identically the same as the last one I showed you. And then this one is a blue Airx boxcar. So yeah, very cool. Wow. How nice. I love blue. And blues on train cars, just, I don't know, that makes me happy. So all right, we are down to the bottom row, guys. Wow, we have made kind of sort of short work of this. So all right, what does this feel like to me? I don't know. So this is, oh, okay, this is, boy, it just kind of took me off guard. So this is a C&O Lionel caboose, and we don't have this one. This kind of reminds me of the Chesty System caboose that we bought for like, what, $3 or something like that. This is very cool. I like this. I actually like this a lot. It's missing its little smokestack, which, yeah. Very cool. How nice is that? So, all right, I'm running out of room here on my table. All right, here we go. Here we go. Man, I'm still waiting to get to the locomotives. I guess we're gonna save the best for last. Not intentionally, I promise. So, all right, what is this? This is a tender. We're close. So yeah, this is one of those tenders that it makes that noise. So I think I told you guys the story that my first train set had this, and my dad didn't particularly like that sound, and yeah, it got moved. The whole operation got moved out to the garage over that sound. So all right, very cool. So there's a tender. Very cool. Nice, 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 nice. So all right, let's see. What else do we have here? All right, what is this? This is another tender. Wow. This is a little short, I guess, what do you call this? Do they call this camelback? Is that right? Slamback? I don't know. Very cool. Nice. So we'll show that here on our little camera as well. So yeah, very cool. Man, we are knocking this stuff out. All right, so I'm going to be hitting the locomotives here in a second. So this is a little heavier, so maybe, just maybe. All right. Yes, yes, yes. So, all right, somebody saw this little guy from the top and said this may be a DC locomotive, so I did a little research, and according to the box that came in, it can either run EC or DC, and now you see why we have Crayola cars. We got a little Crayola switcher here, and we might check him out here in a minute, see if it works. Now the description on this this lot said that all this stuff worked, I think it said 4 years ago. So we'll see. We will see. That looks pretty clean, pretty good. So maybe. All right, very cool. So all right, so I think, not to give it away too much, but I think there's 2 of those in this box, and this actually may be the other one. Feels like it. I kind of feel, yeah, it is. So yeah, this is the other, the other Crayola. So yeah, this guy has like no wear on him whatsoever. So I don't know. You know, when you get toys that really don't look like they're been played with, I don't know whether to be joyful or sad. It's sad that nobody ever got to enjoy them. It's all right. Very cool. So what do we got next? What do we got next? So this feels kind of heavy-ish. It's all right. This is something, this may be DC actually. This is a Rock Island locomotive, and I believe this is made by Lionel as well. I have one at home that is this iteration. It's trying to think of how to describe it to you. It's a lot lighter than this, and we wound up having to make it heavier so it would work. I did a video. Maybe I'll put it down in the description if I can find it. Where it was like, it's definitely a toy. And it would not stay on the track because anytime it got any speed at all, it just would fly off the track. And we weighted it down. We actually made it work really, really well. So all right, yeah, very cool. So if I can find that, I will drop it down there in the description. All right, very cool. Look at that. That's kind of nice. Wow. All right, we are filling up this table. Whoa. All right, here we go. So with this one, we are through with most of this box. We got one more row of stuff here. I don't know if we're gonna have enough room here on this table or not. Now what we could do, I could take the box off the table, duh. So all right, here we have another one of those little locomotives, and this is so cool. So this is gonna be, well, this isn't exactly the same iteration because it's got a metal chassis, and it looks like it's a little more rugged. So this is an 8200, and I'm sure this is Lionel. Yeah, Lionel. So yeah, it's got a little more metal on it, it's a little sturdier. So let me show it over here. So yeah, got the, very cool. How neat. So, all right. Next. All right, so I am going to go ahead and take this box off the table because otherwise we are not going to have enough room. There's just no way. All right, you hear all the paper? All right, here we go. So, all right. This is definitely a locomotive. All right, so this is something bouncing on the floor. What is that? I don't think it's anything. All right, sorry. So this is a very clean, like almost too clean. Let's see, this is a Lionel. This is an 8203. Man, I don't think this guy has run much, if at all. So all right, so it's got the red stripe. Let's see if we can. And it's actually quite sharp, but look, I don't really see much wear on anything. Wow. Okay, well, we will definitely try it out. Now I made space and then I put it down there to crowd the camera anyway. So all right, what else we got? Like I said, we are getting to the end here for sure. So all right, let's see. Well, this is another locomotive. This is an 8704. So this one on the bottom it says OK DC. So this one is a DC locomotive. I don't have a DC transformer here, so yeah, we have to remedy that. Now the good news is DC transformers are pretty much a dime a dozen, so we ought to be able to find something pretty easily, I would imagine. Very cool, neat. All right, did any of these others have anything? I didn't say anything about DC, so yeah, we'll check that out here in a little bit. So all right, what else we got? Man, this is fun. Wow. So can you imagine if I tried to do this last night? No. That would not have worked out. And then try to go to work today? No. Nope. So this is an older looking line. Now this is a 246. And yeah, this has got the plastic body. I think they call this Scout type motor. Now this says OK DC, but I don't think this is actually DC. I really do not. But we'll find out. We'll find out. So very cool, neat. Oh, almost forgot to show it. That wouldn't have been good because I've been real good about showing everything. So yeah, 246. This one's actually pretty dirty. This one looks like he's actually seen a little bit of service. All right, so I'm kind of curious about that DC designation because I really don't think he's DC, although he might be. He's got the, okay. He's got the switch on top. So I think that may be later than I'm giving him credit for. So all right, here we go. All right, and this is a wind-up. How cool is that? So this is a Mark's wind-up. And yeah, no key, of course. I have a key at home now. I found that these newer Marks, the wind-up, they tend to want to pop and get your finger because they don't have a guard here on the bottom. So we probably will not explore that at the moment anyway. So all right, yep, very cool. Now I didn't notice that was in there. That is definitely, oh look. So I just noticed that the corner of the cab here is busted off. You guys may have seen where I rebuilt the corner of a cab on another one once upon a time. We probably won't do that on that one, but you know, we might. All right, here we go. So after this, we only have 3 more left, so bear with me. We are almost there. We are almost there. This is pretty cool. So, all right, so this is a Lionel 8625, and interestingly, somebody painted the bottom black. So yeah, very cool. So all these are like, you know, free. They're not locked up or anything. 8625, very cool. So this guy looks like, yeah, he's seen a little bit of track action there. So all right, very neat, very cool. All right, so we only have 3 left. We can do this. We can do this. All right, so this I believe is a train car. And this is a Lionel Lines. This is 6508. That's pretty cool. I don't have this particular caboose either. Now, it looks like he's trying to come apart on us here. Yeah, sometimes these little little Lionel cabooses can be kind of a pain. That little chassis system one, there we go, was kind of a pain. So yeah, very cool. Look at that. Very nice. So I'll show it here on the other camera once again. Man, that is so cool. Wow. Very nice. Sorry. Only have 2 left, guys. Only 2. So, alright. Oh, this is yet another caboose. And this is a Pennsylvania Railroad, and this is built by Lionel. It says January of 1986. And once again, we'll try to show it here on the camera. Very cool. Look at that. It's really sharp. All right, so last but not least, what will it be? What will it be? Oh, look, it's another caboose. All right. Well, you know, if we had any shortage of cabooses, we now probably do not. All right, so this is a Lionel. This is a 6047. This guy's two-tone. Now, I don't know if this guy came two-tone like this or if somebody helped it out, but I think it looks pretty cool either way. So, all right, very cool. So I'll go ahead and show this guy. And then we will pretty much be done with this unboxing. How about that? Very cool. Wow. All right, guys. So I wish you could see the floor here, because there's just a mound of paper. It's all right. So I didn't count the number of items this was. It was supposed to be 52. And yeah, probably was. But anyway, so we did the unboxing. Now we'll be doing some videos where we show probably the Crayola and some of these other locomotives running. Of course, you know, we'll check out the rolling stock as well. But for tonight, I think that's probably enough. That was a lot. So if you made it to this point in the video, good for you. Yay. There won't be any pop quiz at the end or anything like that. But I have sure enjoyed unboxing this, and appreciate you guys joining with me to do that. The anticipation was absolutely killing me all day long at work. I was like, oh, and then we had like a late meeting later on in the day. I'm like, oh no. So, but anyway, we made it, we got it done. And yeah, so look for more videos with these guys, and we'll show them here in the next few days, I'm sure. Until next time, GS Railways out.